Hey people, so we have obtained some more materials, quite a nice amount actually. Yeah, lowest we got is 85 iron. Obviously we still need these three, but oh well. Now, the last time our plan was to get the meta mover going, and we decided that we needed 3 meta moves. Let's start crafting them so I don't miss anything. Okay, we got the 3 meta movers. We need the logistics helpers. We need 1 for each extract down there, so that's 3. And then we'll need 1 per meta mover, I think. Yeah, yeah. So we need 1 more of those. And what else? Do we need anything else? We need some power transfer actually. So we'll need 2 batteries, and we'll need some power transfer laces. Let's see. Make 2 batteries. I may need more, I'm not sure. Let's just make 3 just to be sure. And let's see what we got down there. We need at least 2, so let's make 3 of those as well. And I think that's about it. Can't think of anything else we need, actually. Nah, let's just make... just in case, you know? Just in case. I think that's about what we need to go on a little expedition to get stuff going down there. Actually, I think it's already too congested down there because if you remember, we set up a mine for nickel, which just connected to the empty, well, the disconnected conveyor belts going up. So that may be full of nickel, or it's not run out of power because we got power transfer down there. So yeah. Right. Not much further. I actually think I may have messed up on the whole. No, I haven't. Okay. Now we need to stop somehow. Come on. Okay. Right. So what we need here is a little platform to stand on. Come on. There we go. Alright. This may not be large enough, but we'll just give it a try. So we have that there. The transfer range on the map move is the same as with the power. So that is on layer. Okay, I can't tell. Right, that's on this layer. So that's minus 201. So we can go to minus 265, 264 to be safe. For Oppa. Well, that's a problem. Alright. So 264 is a bit up. That's about here. Okay, so what we are... Oh... Nah, it doesn't matter at this point which one is for what, because they don't both go into the same bank. Okay, so what we're going to do here is... What? What are we gonna do? See, if we place it here, place one down there, and one over there, we already used the 3, so we need 4. Place one here, one that way, one further down, then we use 3. So let's do that, let's stick that way and then straight down instead of 1. That goes this way. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Not sure what is easier. Should be. Anyhow, let's just get going here. Right, so what we are going to do is that we are going to put that there. So it'll intercept. Then we are going to... Oh yes, lie up. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, what's... Oh, I can never tell which way these are pointing. Okay, let's assume it goes this way. I don't know. There's that square there, but I really can't tell. Is that the indicator? I really do not know. Anyhow, let's just get this going. Alright. We can always go back up and turn it. Okay, so I don't remember how much we gotta go to the side. Is it 4? Let's just go down and check. Okay, so we need to be over here. Preferably in this side here. Yeah, I think that's the... Isn't that the edge? Just go check. I think this is the edge of the conveyors. Oh yes it is. Just make yourself a little workspace. Alright. So as we discussed before, we will need that to receive. Is there any ore on it? There is not. I may have messed up somewhere further down. Alright. And then we need this to transfer upwards, and I have no idea what is up, what is down, what is what. Let's just pop something in there, okay. Now it'll probably try to transfer. Right, so that is the forward way, that is the side without the square. And hopefully it will go up. Oh, come on. Why did that not take me over there? Okay, I think I need to find a less hackish way of getting over there. Alright. Yes. Okay. Okay, no, that is way too far. Grappling is not an exact science. Alright. So that is turned the wrong way around. There we go. And we agreed that we need to do that. Basically need to dig this 4x4 square down. 2x2, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna waste a lot of energy on this light, but whatevs. And let's stand out here, because then we won't fall down the hole. Hopefully. So, the matter beam comes up here. Alright. Oh come. This is not my day today. In regards to grappling at least. Alright. So if I said that there, it is absolutely wrong. Okay, this is a problem. No, it's not. We just need to wiggle this a bit around. Alright. So we need to close that off. Pop that. I think we just dropped it. Anyhow, pop up a new one there. Then put the matter mover here. Point it that way. See, it really looks stupid to put a matter mover in this short distance. But this is dark blue, that means it is, well, it's frozen. I don't even believe it will run at all. So yeah, this is the first place we're gonna put pipes. Okay, now we need some power for that. And how the heck are we gonna do that? I could use 2 freaking energy transfers to get power over there, but that seems a bit excessive. Although I don't really see any other way. See, that's 1, 2, 3. Could just fill it up with energy storage. Yeah, we could. Whoops. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. They're not that expensive. Let's see. Alright. So that should transfer upwards. This should transfer into that. Now the question is, are we gonna need more storage further down? Okay. Let's try this out. Oh, this is breaking my brain right now. Okay, meta 2 items. Just put 2 more stone in there. And how far long will be? Okay. Sup. So it uses 32 power a piece of item. I think that'll depend on the mass. So that hopper is full now. Now we need that to transfer. Which it isn't. Oh, there we go. Way too far once again. Alright. So... okay, that is turned the other way. Now we just need that to transfer. Less than 64 away, it should be. Oh, I think that was a transfer, wasn't it? No. Can't see anything. Oh yeah, that is bedrock right there. Alright, we got a connection from travel through the cold zone. I think we're skipping all of the cold completely. Now we're out of power transfer. No, we got plenty of beams. What we need... sorry about that. What we need now is more storage blocks, but I'm gonna go down there and check out the situation before doing anything rash. And I... nah. No. Alright. No problem. No problem. Right, let's see. There we go. And that's right, yeah. We needed to plant. This should work. Not sure. Yep. There we go. But how fast is it up? Okay. I severely overestimated the output speed on these. Sure, it's 3 times faster, but that is not enough, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. And where did we have our gold vein? It's all the way in there. How wide is it? It is not wider than this. So we need the power transfer to at least be can live with this. Let's see, nah, it's no problem. It's right from here. So let's just take that out. Pop. Um, and that should hit over there. And nope. Okay, there's no frigging way that's over 64 blocks. Anywho, and that goes in there, in there, in there, in there, and boom, right here. So we could place a power storage block here. Then the mine would go down here, and the output would go here. Then of course we need to craft some more conveyors. But what do we need? We need one more of these. We need another logistics harbor. We need one. And is one enough? Come on, hit the good spot. Yes, okay, so that goes in about here. I think. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I can transfer power directly. Let's just give that a try. Should be able to. Oh, it can. That is wonderful. Alright. So we need a storage hub of that. And a bunch of conveyors. So that is two, well, logistics hub. We'll upgrade to storage hub later on. And technically we could just take this and save ourselves some materials. Do that. And there we go. Alright, they're all running. And let's get back up after some conveyor belts, and this place is set up and ready to go. Outstanding. Okay, I can't be asked with the whole running all the way up. Is this tall enough? Should be. Oh, it definitely is. This is a big cave. Yeah, this is what I talked about, the confusing thing. Alright, well, the disorientated state, let's call it that. So, what did we decide on? We need one storage hopper. Is that it? Do we need two? We need one storage hopper. No, I keep calling I mean logistics hoppers. That's what I mean. But I really want to put storage hoppers on them, though. I don't think we can afford it. Let's just see. Okay, we got plenty of iron. Should we just make it three storage hoppers instead? Yeah, you know, let's do that. And now we gotta decide on how many conveyors we need. We're gonna need some in the future as well, so we may as well craft a bunch, but how many? Well, let's make 100. I think we're good. So we got 3 storage hoppers, we got our conveyors. Anything else we need? Actually, nah, how much is that? That's 5, that's 25. Kinda wanted to make an electric light, but nah. Let's just bring a few power blocks just to... Oh, we're out of copper again. Well, let's get down into the belly. That is our first nickel ore getting up from down there. That is awesome. That is awesome. I have no idea how much it is going to take to congest the matter mover part, but I think these 3 mines may already be enough to do so, so I don't want to try my luck by adding more faster drill motors. Because if it starts congesting, I'm gonna have to go down there and fix it, otherwise it won't move anything. Really wish we had a teleporter. May make one at some point. I believe they actually changed the material requirement, so you can make a teleporter by having access to all the way down to lithium. You don't need to have access to nickel titanium anymore. So we should probably build a lab soon and try researching some stuff and see if we can get hold of a teleporter. Because getting down here would be a lot easier with one of them. Okay, now the question is also, do we want to replace those two up there? We really should replace those two. Nah, matter movers play differently. They will just pull out stuff. It shouldn't be a problem. Well, if we get congestion, we need to change those up there first. But, so yeah. Okay, we got 0 storage used on this. Could almost look like it's enough, actually. Meh. Let's just start by placing our conveyors and then see if we want to change the storage method a bit. There we go. And wood needs to go over here. So we gotta get out here. Actually, I'm doing this the wrong way. Should just start over here and move. See. Yeah. Weird. That was strange. Alright then. Oh. Now to get stuff from this. Oh, that is convenient. Let's see what we're gonna do. There we go. Now we have practically every ore fully automated. Ah, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's just take a look at our handiwork. So that is me. And all the way up there is our base. So yeah. That is the start of our empire, so to speak. Now we'll be able to get all the stuff we need to upgrade. Well, of course, the things further down that we need to find and mine, but that's tempting. Should we check that out before we go up? Yes, we should. I think it's not just a new type of stone. We also gotta watch out we don't get too far down or we'll get poisoned, because we haven't upgraded our suit yet. This stone is looking mighty green. It's fun how poison is always associated with the poison, with the color green. But in this case, it is very correct. Alright, how close are we? Ew. Yeah, okay, we are inside it. It's the poison cavern stone kind of deal here. Right, we will not be able to get any scan results down here before we go up and research in any case. So I think we should just drop that. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad sport for just killing myself instead of going up, but I don't see any incentive to go up instead of dying. Sure, I'm a bit easy to kill for a while, but that's about it. Anywho, let's see, we got all stuff sorted. What I also wanted to do was to add, make this feed into this, which we will do how we'll feed into this actually, because well, same type of ore as we get from down below. Okay, let's just see how. So we need to feed into that, and we need to. Alright. Need to avoid that and that. So this is a problem. Okay, how we can do this? Let us see. That is the feeding the coal into the core. Run it past here, it will take coal with it. That's a problem. So we are kinda gonna have to see. Is there anything else we can feed into? If we feed into any of these, it has a slight chance of getting macerated again, and I do not think that is desirable. If I just run it here, it'll grab stuff from there. If we just run it here, actually I don't think they will interfere with each other, so this is good. No problem, no problem. I'm just overcomplicating things here in my head. Alright. And wonderful. Alright. That should pop up there, and it does. Great. We are that much closer to being fully sustainable. No, I don't know what I mean by that, but yeah. We are closer to getting all the materials we need automatically. All we gotta do is spend some time on it. But yeah. I'm not sure what much what else to do about this before I get some more materials. I mean, next step would be to upgrade our logistics hoppers, because clearly they're slower than storage hoppers. Upgrade them to storage hoppers. Upgrade some of the meta mover with pipes, especially the little 2-block transfer part. So we ease congestion and power consumption. After that we'll want to upgrade our drill motors so they drill faster. And yeah, also a project for the near future, laboratory. We really want to get that laboratory going. Oh, that's expensive. Toxic coverstone. Surprising. But yeah, before we can get on with any of our little things here, we really need to upgrade to a laboratory instead of a research station. And they're expensive to make and more expensive to use, but we will need all 3 of these for that. Not sure about the copper housing. Melt tubes not yet, and all that jazz. But yeah, this will be expensive. Oh, I was hoping there was a separate category for the research stuff. Doesn't seem like it. Well, kind of. But yeah. And we need 9 times 3. So we need, yeah, we need 3 of this. We need 15 experimental part, basic PCBs. So we need to get a copper coiling plant up and running. And to coil we need extrusion plant and coiler. Yeah, but we are just about running out of time, so I think I'm gonna leave that to the next episode and think it a bit more over, so I'm more capable of doing it in one fluent thought instead of this wobbling and jabbering. Yeah. So that is it. We have reached the lower depths and we have gotten automation down there as well. I think that's pretty nice for this episode. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching, of course. If you have any questions regarding this video or Fortresscraft development in general, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer and help. Yeah, see ya!